join with the Altamont Brass Ensemble and honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Dealer and had a stressful situation. It shouldn't be this way. Enjoy a relaxing environment at Northside Ford. Our prices are great and the no pressure selling makes it fun. Great trade values make no confrontation, and you can laugh and have a good time with your car buying decision. We all love our jobs and we're
in Altamont, championship of the National Trail Conference Tournament for 2017, the 82nd annual NTC tournament. And lots of people are here who've seen lots of these tournaments. Oh, yeah. Matt and I've talked about it through the years, how he's been here since he was just a lad, just a tiny guy. And I've been here for a long time. I can remember when Dennis Warman hit that shot in 1980, so that's a long run. Dennis won't like me remembering. That's 37 years right there.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time, but so much fun. And we've said it maybe too much, but I don't think so. Probably not enough. The people here at Altamont just treat us so well and are unfailingly helpful. And everybody's so nice, and people come by, and they say, we don't want to wait. We won't keep you too long. We just want to say thanks for being here and all those things, A lot of people, and Zach and CJ should know this, that very complimentary about the streaming. So, guys, congratulations again, and that's from the listeners and the viewers. They really appreciate that. So, regardless, like I saw the Burgoyces out in the lobby, and I talked to Kyle, who, of course, was such a good baseball player for St. Anthony. He's off to college now. He came by, or he had sent me a text earlier in the week, are you going to stream the games? I said, yeah, we are. So I asked him downstairs, and I said, so how's the stream been? He said, oh, I've been great. So, everybody's really appreciative, and so thank you, everybody, for taking time to say hello. Yeah, and Matt Gibson was here a little while ago and talked to him, so it's fun.
It really is fun. Like you say, to talk to players who were in this tournament in the past, you see them come back, come around, root on their hometown schools and that sort of thing.
Down 6-8 and won it 66-62. So T-Town got a win this afternoon in boys basketball. And that shows me a lot after getting beat last night. The bounce back have to go to Taylorville in the afternoon and win up there.
Quick turnaround and a good victory for Chitopolis, even though, like you say, it was a challenge. Speaking of a challenge, we've got one of the best officiating crews in the area calling this championship game. Dan Held's going to toss it up. Aaron Lane and Chad Waterman are his partners. And there's good crews out there, and I'll put this one up against any of them.
From the cradle of officials, they're all from up around Palmer, Illinois. Tips controlled by the Bulldogs, and here we go and enjoy the action here on 97.9 XFM. Adam Levitt gets the ball to Gibson. Drew Gibson shoots and hits from the baseline, which he does a lot. And it's 2-0 St. Anthony out of the gate.
Boy, a quick move and a made bucket. That has to feel good for the Bulldogs.
Brian Armstrong across the half line, gets the ball to Drake Williams. Bounce pass, but a good catch by Stevenson. Mitchell back to Williams. Williams comes to head of the key to Stevenson. Walsh has him. Stevenson drives into the lane. Pull-up jumper over two. Good. So each team scores their first shot attempt.
2-2. The matchups are interesting in this ball game. Stevenson's on Walsh. Gibson is being guarded by Armstrong. So the two top scorers are going at each other on both ends of the court.
Levitt off to Walsh for the Bulldogs. Hooks it down low to Levitt. Jumper for two off the glass. Too strong. Rebound. Foul. And the foul's on St. Anthony.
Beasley got into the back of Armstrong, I do believe. Number 43 is indicated. It's Alex's first foul, and it's the first of for either team here in the first minute of the game.
2-2. Altamont and St. Anthony. We have a minute gone in our championship game, and good to have you with us. Armstrong dribbles into a double team. Stolen away, but a hold. Maybe Daters.
No.
Gibson got the steal.
And then
It's on Armstrong after the steal.
He fouled trying to get it back as Gibson was headed towards the other end in a hurry.
St. Anthony loves to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids don't necessarily enjoy defense. This St. Anthony team loves it. Daters to the baseline. Out top, they get the ball now to Alex Beasley. Off to Gibson. Stops at the baseline. In the lane, a pass to Beasley. Knocked loose. Stolen by the Indians. Off to Armstrong. Ryan gets it across midcourt. Over to Williams. Long three try is no good. Hits the supporting structure. It'll go out of bounds to St. Anthony. 2-2 the score with 6:22 to go in the first quarter. And as some of Kurt's stat work, the pregame information we had indicates we haven't seen too many just skyscraper scores in this championship game through the years.
Usually because the teams in it play some good defense.
Gibson, quick three, no good. Levitt skies for the rebound, puts it up and in. It's a nice putback by Adam Levitt. Bulldogs lead it 4-2. Armstrong down the lane, big collision. Armstrong's shot's good, but give credit where credit's due as Levitt got set and took the charge.
And that's a huge call early in this ball game, as that's Ryan Armstrong's second foul. He's the all-time leading scorer in Altamont history, and now he is saddled with 2 fouls just over 2 minutes into the game.
They're going to leave him out there. They do sit down Levitt, and they bring brought Stone in, Wyatt Stone. So that changed for Altamont, and Armstrong's still out there with the 2 fouls. Walsh, baseline, runner for 2. It's good. Took its time falling in. St. Anthony's up 6-2. 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. Armstrong drives it down court, skids in the lane, got it out to Childerson. Sam's head of the key 3, no good. Beasley rebound for St. Anthony. Wraparound dribble by Gibson now as he gets it across the half line. To Walsh on the wing. He goes baseline. They cover him up. Gets it to the corner. Gibson for 3. No good. Rebound Altamont. And apparently a foul on the battle for the board between Daters and Childerson, I guess.
Yeah, and the foul is on Alex Daters as Childerson had position on him, and Daters bumped him a little bit. And Altamont's probably saying it was okay because Armstrong was freewheeling down the court with the ball, and he probably would have had an uncontested layup.
Armstrong gets leaned on by Daters, so Daters picks up 2 quick ones here.
So back into the starting lineup after sitting out with the ankle injury, at least at the starting lineup the other night. He picks up his second foul, and he's going to check out.
Yeah, Alex rolled his ankle in Tuesday's game. It missed almost all of it. Did play most of Thursday's game. So Nuxall, the 6th starter for St. Anthony, as Coach Rinker turns him, comes in for Daters. Ball got knocked loose. Altamont gets it inside to Childerson. Now out to Armstrong for 3, and he got it. Armstrong rings it up. That gets the Indians within 1 at 6-5. They're playing in their home gym. You can't count for how much that will help Altamont. They get it down low to Beasley. Childerson knocks it loose. Out of bounds. They say Childerson touched it last. It'll stay with St. Anthony. 4:36 to go in the opener. 6-5, St. Anthony in front of Altamont. Again, we're live video and streaming this game, so check it out. Live video and audio streaming the game. Gibson in the lane, stops, off balance shot for 2, no good. Rebound Childerson, tapped out by Armstrong, but Childerson grabbed it. Down to Stevenson for 3, no good. Rebound Walsh for St. Anthony. He's going one-on-one against Armstrong, sticks it up and in.
And Armstrong pretty much had to let him go. He could not pick up his 3rd foul here 4 minutes into the game.
And don't think Walsh wasn't thinking about that. He's a smart kid. He has 4 rather, and it's 8-5 St. Anthony. And an offensive foul on Altamont. Is that on Armstrong?
I think it has to be.
Oh, my. 3 fouls in the first quarter on Altamont's Ryan Armstrong. Another offensive foul. I think of his 3, 2 have been offensive fouls.
and that's Altamont's third turnover of the first quarter as well. So we'll have to see how Altamont reacts now with their all-time leading scorer on the bench down by 3.
He sat down, so did Childerson. Evan Cornett came back, and Alec Biggs is in for the first time for Altamont.
Flores is in for Williams as well.
Thank you. So 3 changes for Altamont, and there's a walk. Walsh picked up the pivot foot. Had an official looking at his feet. We got a 3-man crew. You have your guy with the ball spotted for stuff like that. St. Anthony's first turnover. 8-5 Bulldogs, 3:47 to go in the first. St. Anthony a little trap across the half court, but Altamont gets out of it. Now another collision. And a blocking foul on Levitt. Out of bounds to Altamont.
Stevenson was trying to drive the baseline. Levitt wanted to cut him off, couldn't get there in time. He's called for the block. That's St. Anthony's 4th team foul, as they've spread them around a little better than Altamont's 3 team fouls, all on Armstrong.
Altamont's going to inbound on the baseline. Stevenson gets it in to Stone, who's double-teamed. Says thanks. Back to Stevenson. Shot for 2. Good. Kind of bounced around, fell in. Mitchell Stevenson with 4. Altamont back within 1, 8-7. Gibson with the ball on the wing for the Bulldogs. Goes baseline. Fires it to the corner. Walsh for 3. Short. Rebound. Nobody yet. Finally, Stone gets it for Altamont. Down to Cornett, and he missed the layup. Rebound goes to Nuxall. He had too much time, Matt. I think he talked himself out of it. Rebound Bulldogs. Down court, Gibson. Shot no good. He got fouled. Drew Gibson going to the line to shoot a pair.
We'll see who picks up this
Cornett.
personal. It looks to be 44, Cornett, on his first and the team's 3rd. So Gibson is making things happen by drawing some fouls inside.
With only 2 points.
Yeah.
But he's still contributing a lot. Foul shot, good. Drew gives St. Anthony a 2-point lead, 9-7. Childerson back, Stone down for Altamont. So Ryan Armstrong already down with 3 fouls for the Indians. As much impact as it has now, we'll see how it impacts farther along in the game. Gibson misses that foul shot. Nuxall had the rebound. Knocked loose off his leg, off Nuxall's leg. It'll be Altamont basketball.
So that'll be the 2nd turnover on St. Anthony, as it seemed to me like Nuxall had secured the board. So I'll give him the rebound, but then that gives St. Anthony their 2nd turnover of the first quarter.
So Childerson will get it inbounded for Altamont. They could take the lead this trip with a 3. 9-7 St. Anthony. Childerson trapped at midcourt. Trying to get it to a teammate, never got there. Gibson the steal. He lays it up and in. Gibson with 5, and instead of St. Anthony falling behind, they're up 4 on Altamont's 4th turnover. In the lane, Stevenson got it to Cornett. He got fouled before Cornett could get a shot away. It'll be out of bounds for the Indians.
Well, that was a nice move by Stevenson to draw the defense to him and dish it off to Cornett, and then Gibson came flying in there and got him with the body. That's his first and the team's 5th.
11-7 St. Anthony. This 4-point lead is the biggest for either team. And Altamont gets it inbounds. Gibson again taps the pass away. Out of bounds off him. It'll stay with the Indians.
And that's the thing with St. Anthony. We talk about their size, but it's their quickness in combination with the size. They run out there with 4 players at 6'2" and above at all times. And all of those players are quick as well as being long.
Jesus Flores sits down. Drake Williams back in for Altamont. 11-7 Bulldogs. 2:39 to go in the first. Stevenson baseline rises on a 2. No good. Gibson another rebound for St. Anthony. He's going up against everybody. Shot good, but a foul before he got there. So out of bounds to St. Anthony.
It'll be Altamont's 5th team foul as it's picked up by number 24. That's Drake Williams' first foul.
Each team with 5 fouls already. So we could end up shooting a bunch of foul shots if this keeps up. Catch by Nuxall as St. Anthony got it inbounded finally. Off to Gibson on the side. Out top to Beasley. Beasley drives and travel the call. Good defense by Cornett. Forces the walk by Beasley, and the Bulldogs turn it over.
That'll be the 3rd turnover. Cornett was moving right along with him, and he stayed square with him, and that's, even though there was contact, they say it wasn't Cornett's issue that caused the turnover.
Stevenson trapped, but he gets it out safely to Childerson, back to Stevenson. He lays it up and in.
Good passing.
Mitchell Stevenson with 6, and it's a 2-point game. 11-9 St. Anthony. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Beasley left side to Walsh. Head of the key to Beasley. Right side. They get it in. Levitt. Shot. Too strong. Childerson the rebound for Altamont. Down court to Cornett. He lost it off his hands out of bounds. Cornett will go back to the Bulldogs.
Cornett's had a couple of them slip through his hands now, and that's a costly turnover. As that's I got it as the team's 5th. Cornett might be having a little bit of nerves here in this championship game. They're going to try to settle him down as they sit him on the bench.
And Stone's back, and St. Anthony had Wyatt Lawrence come in. He'll replace Beasley here for a minute. 11-9, St. Anthony by 2. Levitt for 2. Back of the rim, no good. Stone the rebound for Altamont. They have another chance to tie with a 2. Take the lead for the first time tonight with a 3. Minute 24 to go in the opener. Stevenson from the free throw line. Shot good. Stevenson ties the game. Mitchell has 8. It's 11-11.
With Armstrong being out with fouls, a lot of the load is falling on the junior Stevenson from Altamont. He's picking up Gibson on the defensive end now, and he's taking over the offense for the Indians.
Going to be a tired puppy by the end of the night. Walsh, right side to Gibson. Little contact, drives into the lane, left hands it up, no good. Tried to tap it to a teammate. It's grabbed by Stone for Altamont. Indians with a chance to take a lead here in a walk. Biggs couldn't decide whether to go or shoot, and he traveled with the ball. So Altamont will give it up. Flores back for Altamont. Down goes Biggs. 6 turnovers on Altamont already. 49 seconds in the opening quarter left. Walsh has it inbounds. Cade gets it across the half line. Right side pass to Gibson. Bounce pass, Levitt. Levitt back to Gibson. And now popping out top, Nuxall, head of the key 3, came out, but Lawrence the rebound for the Bulldogs. To Walsh, underneath, Lawrence missed the layup, got his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Childerson this rebound for Altamont. 20 seconds left. Tell you what, Altamont gets a lead here. This place may go up for grabs.
That could be true.
Getting it across the half line, Mitchell Stevenson. It's kind of been his show in this first quarter. As far as keeping Altamont on the straight and narrow, and here's a steal. Walsh picked his pocket. Cade lays it up, off, no good. Put back by Nuxall, no good. Big collision at the buzzer, no foul. We have a tie game after 1 quarter. At the 82nd Annual National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont, it's St. Anthony 11, Altamont 11 on 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Stevens Industries, in business for 55 years and an employee-owned company, has produced a winning team and has job opportunities available from production office to the manufacturing floor.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com.
Job Match Personnel Services supports all the area sports and wishes them the best of luck.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui Gym, or Ray-Ban Ophthalmics, come see Dr. Tony or Dr. Chris at Weber Optics, located in Effingham, and soon their new facility in Altamont. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
Come on, now you're glad you came over, all you people listening, aren't you? Childerson with the ball. Spin move, little bounce pass out to Stevenson. Stevenson working around the screen, stops, pops for 2, no good. Rebound, Flores for Altamont. Jesus back in to start the second quarter. He waits and waits and waits, and finally Stevenson got clear to get the pass. Bounce pass back to Flores. Boy, these teams both play the angles really well on defense. Some of these passes are going to get snagged over the course of the evening. Stevenson to Drake Williams. Spin move in the lane. Lost the handle. Got it back. Gets it to Stone. Layup no good. Boy, another missed layup between these teams. Wyatt Lawrence got the rebound. Then he got tied up by Stone, and the held ball. Alternate possession will give it to St. Anthony.
Well, I think what you're seeing with these missed layups is a combination of a little bit of nerves and then knowing that they have to hurry because the defense from the opponent is coming so fast.
Levitt sits down and Beasley back in for St. Anthony. 11-11. We're just into the second quarter. St. Anthony and Altamont, championship of the NTC Conference Tournament. Gibson with the ball for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass out top to Beasley. Left side to Lawrence. They lob underneath to Nuxall. Good catch. Puts a shot up and in. That's a tough catch. Jack Nuxall gets his first point. St. Anthony back in front, 13-11. Indians are yet to lead, but they did fight back to tie it before that basket. Flores out top to Williams. Thought about lobbing down low to Childerson, but I think he thought that has a pretty good chance of getting stolen if I do that. Flores to Stevenson. Drake Williams comes to the free throw line to Flores. Boy, and Stone just having a tough time shaking loose down low, and Beasley's got Childerson all tied up. Now they get it to Childerson. He goes to work, and he got called for the walk. The good defense by Beasley forces the turnover.
That's Altamont's 8th turnover of the ball game. They're shooting better than St. Anthony. Altamont's 5 of 9 versus St. Anthony's 5 of 18 from the field. But each team has 9 rebounds. St. Anthony with 3 turnovers to Altamont's 8. And Altamont's 1 for 3 from long range versus St. Anthony's 0 for 3.
13-11 St. Anthony. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Walsh for the ball for St. Anthony. Out top to Wyatt Lawrence. One dribble and now to Beasley. Alex looking underneath. There's nobody there, so out to Nuxall. Now left side to Lawrence. Not much of a threat to pop from three-point range. Nuxall is, though. Ooh, he was open for a second. Now to Walsh. Now to Gibson. Forces it underneath, and it's stolen. Bounce pass got by Lawrence, caught by Childerson. St. Anthony's first turnover as Altamont comes away with the ball, and Armstrong's back for the second quarter. Drives inside, got it to go. So Armstrong playing 3 fouls in all, ties it again at 13.
Yeah, they just brought him back in for Flores, and he had the ball, he had the dribble, picked it up, had it knocked loose, and then got it back and put it up and in.
13-13, Nuxall baseline jumper, won't go. Childerson a rebound for Altamont. Clears it to Stevenson. Altamont's first opportunity, well, the second opportunity to take a lead. Williams with it out top in this tie game. Second time they've been tied. That's what I was trying to spit out. Stevenson got away from the defense, puts it up. It won't go. Boy, a lot of shots around the bucket aren't going. Walsh the rebound for St. Anthony to Gibson, and he doesn't miss. Gibson lays it up and in. He has 7, and here's a steal by St. Anthony. And as Gibson went up for the shot, a foul.
Gibson just stayed down there and got into the passing lane, and he crashed into Cornett, and Cornett picks up his second personal. So Armstrong playing with 3 fouls. Cornett now has 2. That's 6 on Altamont.
Drew Gibson just scored. Now he's back at the line to shoot on a 2-shot foul. First one's no good. Levitt's back for St. Anthony. Down goes Lawrence. So Gibson missed the first one. 1 to go again. It was a shooting foul. Oh, look at the kids on the stage. Yeah. What a crowd. Gibson's second one, good. So a miss and a make. Gibby has 8. And St. Anthony's up 3, 16-13. 4:44 to go in the second quarter. Childerson, Stevenson, they play catch. Now up court to Armstrong. Corner, Williams, 3, no good. Childerson, put back, no good. This rebound, Gibson for St. Anthony. Off to Walsh. Cade gets it down court safely, leaves it with Gibson. Out top, Walsh. Right side, Nuxall. Jack looks, puts it on the floor, now goes inside. It's stolen by Childerson. Good steal by Childerson. Down to Armstrong, went right around the defender, missed the layup. Nuxall the rebound for St. Anthony. And down court, pass stolen by Altamont. Stevenson steps in front of it. He got tripped, and a foul on St. Anthony. And that's, I think, 6. I think they've already put it up on the board, so it'll be out of bounds one more time to Altamont.
Yeah, Stevenson with a good steal, drove it right up court, got into the lane, and got bumped before he could get a shot away. So it'll be out of bounds to Altamont as each team substitute.
Nuxall down, and Luke Ludwig checks in for St. Anthony. Bulldogs, 1 time. Back in 30 seconds, 3:59 to go in the second quarter. Championship of the NTC tournament. St. Anthony 16, Altamont 13 on 97.9 XFM.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Hi, I'm Matt Broniker with Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick GMC. Come see us for a test drive located on South Route 45 in Effingham. We are a proud supporter of local sports and this week's NTC tournament.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham, where you'll find top-of-the-line spas and above and in-ground pools at affordable prices.
Since 1957. It's almost as old as me. Almost. Altamont looking to get it inbounded. They have another chance to take they at least tie. They're down 3. Stevenson drives inside. Spin move against 2. Shot good. Nice play by Mitchell Stevenson. He's in double figures with 10 now. Altamont's back within 1, 16-15.
When Armstrong went down with those fouls, Stevenson, like they pushed the button in him, and he's become aggressive, and it's paid off.
Gibson leaves it with Walsh. Corner, Ludwig, 3, no good. Rebound. Armstrong went way in the air for the rebound for Altamont. He got fouled. And that is enough to bring Altamont to the line.
Armstrong will head to the free throw line as Altamont has 15 points in this game. They could tie it and take the lead at the charity stripe if Armstrong can hit them both. The thing for Altamont that you're a little concerned with is Stevenson and Armstrong are the only players who have scored for the Indians thus far.
Stevenson has 10. Armstrong has the other 5. Here's the foul shot. No good. Missed on the front end of the 1-on-1. Gibson the rebound for St. Anthony. Off to Cade Walsh. Right side to Gibson. Gibson goes baseline, rises on a 2, banks it home. Well, I tell you, Gibson scores against everybody. He has 10 already, and it's 18-15. St. Anthony back up 3.
And there's not an offensive play he can't make. He can stop and shoot from anywhere. He can drive it all the way in. He can knock down threes.
Williams, baseline, Cornett, turnaround shot for 2. Comes off no good. Beasley the rebound for St. Anthony. Off to Gibson. Down court. Snagged by Ludwig. About got stolen. Down to Gibson. Down the lane. Baseline. Levitt. Nice step. Layup. Good. So Adam has 4. Now St. Anthony's up 5. It's 20-15. That's the biggest lead they've had. Shot inside Armstrong. No good. Cornett got the rebound. Puts it up and in. Evan Cornett with the push, with the putback. Makes it 20-17.
And I know it's a 3-point game, but that had the feel of a big trip for Altamont. They needed some points there.
Get down 7 this early might be a whole bunch. Walsh kicks it to the corner. Ludwig for 3. Got it that time. Missed his first one. That one went. Luke Ludwig makes it a 6-point lead for St. Anthony. 23-17. 2 minutes to go before halftime. Real important how this last 2 minutes goes here. Armstrong with the ball for Altamont. To Williams. Now to Armstrong. Spin move down the lane. Goes back the other way. Left hands it up. No good. Ends up in the black chair seat. St. Anthony the rebound. Walsh has it. Knocked away. It'll stay with St. Anthony at midcourt.
Ball was kicked, and now a couple of substitutions. Flores is in for Armstrong, and Cornett sits down, replaced by Childerson. The foul trouble's headed to the bench for Altamont.
Jack Nuxall, Alex Beasley are back for St. Anthony. Down goes Walsh and
Lawrence?
Well, he was out. All right,
okay.
It's Daters. Okay. Well, I thought there were 2. Maybe one of them just came over to talk. Ludwig heads it out front for St. Anthony. Fires it down court through Beasley's hands. Now Altamont knocks it loose out of bounds. Give them credit, man. They're everywhere. Stone went diving across the floor to try to save that for Altamont.
Yeah, he sacrificed everything to knock that ball away, and now here comes another Bulldog substitution.
So Gibson gets a breather here with 1.5 minutes to go before halftime. Bet if they weren't up 6, he wouldn't be getting a breather. But they are, and so they've got the luxury of giving Drew an extra 1.5 minutes here. So St. Anthony gets it inbound. Ludwig out top. Levitt left side. Walsh for 3. Short. Rebound Flores for Altamont. So St. Anthony by 6. Altamont with the ball. 1:20 before halftime. Stevenson to Flores. Flores to the free throw line. Can't shoot. Bounce pass safely to Stevenson. He rises on a long two, and he got it. Mitchell Stevenson with a dozen. And St. Anthony's within four, or Altamont's within four, 23-19.
Stevenson single-handedly keeping Altamont in this game.
12 of their 19 points. Out top, Beasley couldn't shoot a three. Gets it to Ludwig. Nice catch, and he's still got the shot up and in. That's a nice reaction by the sophomore.
Yeah, once he grabbed the ball, that was impressive enough, and then he thought, okay, I'm under control, and he took a step and got the shot.
He has 5 now, and St. Anthony's back up 6. Altamont gets it inside. Childerson shot over Beasley. Won't go. Rebound Stone for Altamont, and he got fouled.
Well, he just couldn't get that shot to carry him in off the glass for Childerson, but give Stone credit. His activeness has been big for Altamont. He's grabbed 5 rebounds already coming off the bench for the Indians tonight.
Okay, shows what I know. I thought Gibson was down till halftime. He's coming back in here. And down goes Levitt.
That foul on Walsh, by the way, his first, team's 8th.
No, down goes Ludwig, not Levitt. Here's Stone's foul shot. It's up, and it is no good. Rebound, nobody yet. Childerson finally gets it for Altamont. So they're within 6 with 26 seconds left to go before halftime. Flores was open on a 3. Pulled it down, brings it out top. So Altamont looks like they're going for the last one here. Down to 15, down to 14. Jesus needs some help. Gets it to Stevenson with 9. That'd be a good choice for your 3-point at the buzzer. Stevenson out top, lost the handle on it. Stolen by Levitt for St. Anthony. Down to Nuxall, shot for 3 at the buzzer, off the side of the rim, no good. That would have set the left side of the gym up for grabs. As it is, it's been a fun first half of basketball. At the half, championship game of the NTC tournament, it's St. Anthony 25, Altamont 19. Halftime show on the way in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Don't miss the huge clearance sale going on now at Prime Soul, where you can save up to 60% on name brand shoes and apparel.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
It is my pleasure to introduce to all of you this year's nominees from each member school. When you guys come out, why don't we go ahead and finish the television cameras of all things. This is always good as a principal to say my superintendent, Mr. Jeff Ricknick, is going to help me do this. And I get the easy part. From Altamont, Mackenzie Haney. From Dietrich, Madeline and Heron. And Matt Goody. I hope I got that right. From Neoga, Rachel Ewing. And Jared Bollinger. From our newest member school, North Clay, Melissa Holstein. And Brandon Repke. Okay, make some noise now. From St. Anthony, Jenna Wolfman. And Drew Gibson. From St. Elmo, Tessa Philpott. From South Central, Abby Hahn, who did not be with us tonight, but she is on an FCA mission, so we wish her the best on that. From Stewart's in Strasburg, Becca Schlepke. And Colin Onesorge. And from Windsor, Bailey Fletcher. And Nick Hutchinson. "20 outstanding athletes, 20 outstanding student scholars." Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for the conference recipient this year. And it is my privilege to announce the winners for the girls, Tessa Philpott, and for the boys, Connor Blackwood. We want to get a picture of that, so we want to just kind of mash together, turn around and face us. Can we get you a national picture?
First for the Indians of Altamont, Devin Fournette had 2 points. Ryan Armstrong had 5. Mitchell Stevens had 12.
I think there'll be a crowd for that one. Both teams playing so well.
Yeah.
It's just both teams have been state rated all season. I can't tell you how excited I am about that ball game. That'll be a lot of fun. So St. Anthony at T10. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, our broadcast schedule for this next week. And by the by, I should hasten to say that we will have video for purchase as DVDs or flash drives on both the Thursday and the Friday games. So, bit of shameless self-promotion there as I get that word out. Altamont starts the second half with the ball. Boy, they need to get off to a good start here.
Yeah, it would be nice for them to get off to a good start, though we often say the first 3 minutes of the third quarter can tell a big story of a ball game.
Altamont's tied it, but they've never taken a lead tonight. Childerson gets the ball, tries to back up in, can't get open, so out to Williams. As the starters are back for Altamont. Turnaround shot, Armstrong, rims out, no good. Rebound, nobody yet. Finally grabbed by Walsh from his rear end. Got it to Alex Daters, and here come the Bulldogs. Walsh drives, baseline. Gibson stops, can't shoot. Out to Daters, he can. Shot for three, no good. Gibson the putback. He got fouled on the way up. Shot's no good. Drew gets two at the line here.
Well, even when they miss a shot from the perimeter, Gibson somehow finds a way to get to that rebound, and as he turned to put it up, he drew the third foul of the ball game against Evan Cornett, and he'll try to convert at the free throw line.
So a couple of kids with three for Altamont already. Gibson's foul shot's good. Drew has 11. Makes it 26-19, and that's the biggest lead of the game for St. Anthony. Second one for Gibson, good. So a dozen for Drew. That gives him 54 in the tournament. And the lead is 8 now for St. Anthony. 27-19. Altamont just almost absolutely needs to score this trip. Stevenson to Childerson. Down to Williams. To Stevenson. To Williams. Loads it up for three. Too strong. Rebound. Childerson had it. Gibson took it away from him. Gibson coming coast to coast. Got around the defender and lays it up and in. Gibson with 14. St. Anthony's lead is 10. And then an over and back on the inbound. And it'll go back to St. Anthony. And it'll be a turnover on the end ends. So Altamont stepped in across the out-of-bounds line for a violation. And it'll go back to St. Anthony. And now Altamont calls time. 6:56 to go, third quarter. Championship of the NTC tournament. It's St. Anthony 29, Altamont 19 on 97.9 XFM.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Stevens Industries, in business for 55 years and an employee-owned company, has produced a winning team and has job opportunities available from production office to the manufacturing floor.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com.
Job Match Personnel Services supports all the area sports and wishes them the best of luck.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui, Gem, or Ray-Ban Optomics, come see Dr. Tony or Dr. Chris at Weber Optics, located in Effingham, and soon their new facility in Altamont. Weber Optics.
With the ball back after the violation on the inbound. Walsh with it out top to Gibson. Gibson to the free throw line. Rises on a two. Got it. Boy, he is feeling it now.
He has all 6 of the points, and it's a 6-0 run here in the second half for St. Anthony.
The lead's a dozen, 31-19. Gibby has 16 already. Altamont fires it underneath, off the hands of Cornett, out of bounds. Armstrong saw him, tried to get him the ball, and off his hands, out of bounds. Altamont's second turnover. St. Anthony gets it down court quickly to Daters in the lane. Beasley puts it up and in. Alex Beasley's first bucket. Now it's 14-point lead. Armstrong to the hole. Got fouled along the way. Levitt, I think, got him. Walsh is there, too.
Levitt would be my guess as well. Yeah. And it is Adams' second personal. It's the first on the team this half.
So, an 8-0 run for St. Anthony. And here's a steal at the inbound. Levitt going to the hole. Left hands it up and in. Levitt with 6. The lead is 16. And Altamont wants time. 6:05 to go in the third. St. Anthony off to a 10-0 roll to start the third quarter. Here at the NTC tournament at Altamont, St. Anthony 35, Altamont 19 on 97.9 XFM.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Hi, I'm Matt Broniker with Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick GMC. Come see us for a test drive located on South Route 45 in Effingham. We are a proud supporter of local sports and this week's NTC tournament.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're
run. Up 6 when the quarter started. Now it's 16. Armstrong gets out of double trouble. Nice move around the defender. Goes to the hole, puts it up, got it, and drew the foul.
I don't think Ryan was going to be denied that trip as he weaved his way, and at some point in time, all 5 St. Anthony defenders were in the vicinity of him, but he was able to get the shot to go, and Levitt picks up his third foul. He's the first Bulldog that you would consider to be in any sort of foul trouble at this point.
So down goes Levitt with that third foul. Jack Nuxall back in for St. Anthony. So it's 35-21. Armstrong's and 1, good. So that gives him 8. And a change for Altamont. Down goes Cornett. Wyatt Stone back in the Indians lineup. So it's 35-22. They shaved a little bit off that deficit. Altamont on the board for the first time in the half. Great passing by St. Anthony down to Nuxall for the layup. 2 passes. They went the length of the court. Nuxall laid it up and in. Inside, Childerson shot for Altamont. No good. He got fouled. Sam headed to the line here.
Well, St. Anthony pretty much threw the ball over the top of that zone press from Altamont, got the easy bucket, and then Altamont responded by just pushing it up quickly to Childerson, who made a nice post move and got Beasley to foul him for his second foul and the team's third this half.
Childerson with no points yet. Foul shot good. Makes it 37-23. So the lead was 16. Now it's down to 12, down to 13 as Childerson hits both foul shots. Makes it 37-24. Gibson and Walsh down court to Daters. Daters drives left side, feeds it in the lane to Beasley. Now to Gibson for 3. Shot no good. Stone the rebound for Altamont. Wyatt Stone clears it to Stevenson, and Mitchell gets it across the half line. Bounce pass left side. Drake Williams. Back now to Stevenson. Stevenson to the free throw line. Down low. Good pass to Childerson. Steps inside the defender and got it to go. Nice play by Sam Childerson. He has 4, and it's an 11-point game, 37-26.
It was a good finish from Childerson and a nice setup from Stevenson.
Gibson drives out now. Corner. Walsh, 3. Too strong. Stevenson the rebound for Altamont. Mitchell gets it down court quickly. Drives down the lane. Got through everybody. Off-balance shot won't go. And look at Stone get in there and get a rebound. Off to Childerson. Out to Drake Williams. Comes back to the top. Bounce pass left side to Stevenson. So it was 16. Now it's 11. 4:28 to go in the third. Armstrong, baseline jumper, went up, lost the handle on it. There's Childerson to grab it back. Can't shoot, finds Armstrong. He drives inside, hands it back to Childerson, and it ends up off a St. Anthony foot as it got away from Sam. Then off a St. Anthony foot, it'll stay with Altamont, but St. Anthony wants to talk. 4:15 to go in the third. Back in 30 seconds. It's St. Anthony 37, Altamont 26 on 97.9 XFM.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
In front of Altamont by 11, 37-26. St. Anthony looking to win the tournament championship for the first time under Coach Cody Rinker, and also go to 21-1 on the season in the process. Childerson gets the ball for Altamont. They'd love to get the championship, defend home turf, and make a real statement with a win here tonight. Armstrong with the ball, working hard, drives right side, big collision. Childerson with it, shot for two, no good. Another big collision. And the collision, the result of contact. And let's see who this foul's on. 1-0.
That call goes against Stone. Stone looked to be just backing up from our angle, as he was clearly boxed out by one of the Bulldogs. But they call Stone for grabbing a hold and kind of helping him to the ground, I guess.
Nuxall drives the baseline, picks up the dribble, got it in somehow to Gibson. Look at him, change hands going up and stuck it home. Gibson with 18. St. Anthony back up 13. Armstrong for a two on the other end. It comes out, and it's out of bounds, and they say that Childerson got over the top of Beasley and knocked it away. It'll be St. Anthony basketball.
So Altamont still trailing by 13 with 3:33 to play in the third.
Daters off-balance shot, no good. And the ball's out of bounds, and we've got another foul.
Yeah, Nuxall even patted his own chest to tell Coach Cody Rinker, yeah, I did what the official said. He got called for a push from behind as Altamont had him boxed out, and that's Nuxall's second personal in the game, and the team scores.
39-26 St. Anthony. Altamont with the basketball. 3:18 to go in the third. Armstrong, little bump, got knocked loose, but he regained the ball. Now he's trapped in double in the corner, and he gets it stolen away. Gibson, baseline, Nuxall, shot for two, no good. Fourth turnover for Altamont. Gibson the rebound, and a foul.
So we'll sort out who this personal's against, but it's definitely against the Indians, as the foul goes on Childerson. Childerson called for his first and the team's third.
So common foul, out of bounds to the Bulldogs under their bucket. Walsh gets it to Gibson. Always a good choice. Gibson spin move, squirms, can't shoot, over to Walsh. Walsh in the lane, nice pass down low to Nuxall, but he missed the layup. Rebound loose. Nuxall got in there for St. Anthony, and Armstrong for Altamont. We got all kinds of scrum going on. And it is just a held ball, no foul. Cody Rinker talking with the officials. And eventually, it'll be out of bounds to St. Anthony. Flores is back for Altamont. Drake Williams down. The intensity is pretty high here.
Yes, it is.
Walsh looks to get it inbounds on the baseline. Goes deep with it to Gibson. Bulldogs with the lead and the ball. Walsh, baseline. Looked like he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Got it to Nuxall, though, before he hit, I guess. And Jack Nuxall sticks it up and in. Nuxall with 6, and it's 41-26. Back to a 15-point Bulldog lead. They've led by 16 in the quarter. Flores with it out top for Altamont. Now puts the ball on the floor. Hand of the key to Stevenson. Walsh keeping an eye on him. Stevenson, left side. Nuxall picks him up there. Now he's in trouble. Gets it loose and stolen by Walsh. He's going coast to coast. He got it to go and drew the foul. Nice play by Cade Walsh.
He used his body to shield off Flores, who was trying to get back there to prevent the layup, and Flores picks up his first foul. And you're right, that was a nice play by Walsh, but Altamont turned it over 5 times now in the third quarter. St. Anthony hasn't turned it over yet this half. That's been a big part of the story as to why they're able to build this lead.
Walsh with 6 now. Foul shot, good. Cade with 7. And all of a sudden, it's an 18-point lead for St. Anthony in down court. Pass knocked away by Walsh out of bounds. It's off him. It'll stay with Altamont.
And the bigger the lead, the more aggressive on defense St. Anthony gets as far as their ability to take a chance now and then, and that forces even more turnover opportunities.
Beasley down. Lawrence is back for St. Anthony. Stone's down. Cornett's back for Altamont. 2 minutes to go in the third. St. Anthony's up 18 points now. It was a 6-point lead at halftime. Cornett gets it inbound, sticks it up and in. Evan Cornett takes advantage of the inbound. He has 4, and it's 44-28. Down court, Nuxall the catch. Stops, pops for 2. Got it. Used the glass. Jack has 8. 46-28. Back to an 18-point advantage. Armstrong down the lane, puts it up and off. But a foul. 2 at the line here for Ryan Armstrong on the foul on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Lawrence was called for the block, and that was close. It would have been Armstrong's 4th if it would have been on him on the charge, but instead they say Lawrence was still moving. So that's Wyatt's first foul and the team's 5th.
Foul shot short. Haven't been a lot of foul shots. Armstrong missed the first one there. Ryan with 8 tonight.
Altamont was 3 for 6 from the free throw line in this one thus far.
Foul shot, good. So Armstrong got that one down. So a miss and a make. Armstrong with just 9 tonight, but he's been plagued by foul trouble. 46-29. Daters in the corner with it. To Cade Walsh. Jack Nuxall, baseline to Daters, back to Walsh. Back to the corner to Daters. No look. Pass to Gibson. Shot inside. Good. What a nice pass. Gibson with 20. St. Anthony by 19. Armstrong drives inside. He got fouled on the way, probably by Daters. The official agrees.
And it's number 13, third foul. Team 6.
Alec Biggs comes in for Jesus Flores. Chandler Martelli, who played in this game last year, says he's watching at Quincy University. Inbound play. Shot good.
Got a nice play right inside for Childerson and an easy put in.
So Childerson with 6 now, all in the half, and it's 48-31. Minute to go in the third, 48-31 St. Anthony. Gibson on the dribble. Comes to the right side, to the baseline. Can't shoot. Out top, Daters. Now Walsh back to Daters. He loads it up for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Cornett the rebound for Altamont. Pass by Childerson down court, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Indians ball to inbound at midcourt.
There's St. Anthony just continuing to disrupt the plays. Even if they don't get a clean steal, it forces Altamont to slow down and change their momentum and their rhythm.
Ludwig's back for Daters here for St. Anthony. Levitt's back for Gibson. I'm thinking Gibbs can probably use a breather.
Yeah, and what a great opportunity here to get him an extra breath before the end of the quarter, unless they want to bring him back in for offense if they get a dead ball prior to that.
Armstrong walks it across the half line. Spin move in the lane, can't get open. Now to Biggs. Alec Biggs drives, baseline. Shot good for Cornett. Evan Cornett has 6. Makes it 48-33, so now it's a 15-point game. And Nuxall lost the handle. Clears it back out to Lawrence, though. And Cody says, let's take the last shot here, guys. Down to 12. Levitt with it. Now to Walsh. Down to 8. Out top, Nuxall. Driving. Stops. Pops for 2. Got it. Nuxall with 10. And a foul on the inbound. Walsh fouled Armstrong.
Walsh went for a steal as Altamont flipped it inbounds, and that's going to result in a 1-and-1 opportunity for Altamont, as that's the 7th team foul. And this comes with 0.2 seconds to play in the third quarter.
In other words, highly unlikely that Mr. Armstrong would have got too much of a shot. And that's why Cody Rinker clapped his hands on the sideline. Armstrong was with 9 tonight. Foul shot, good. So Armstrong in double figures with 10, and that makes it 50-34. 1 to go. for the all-time leading scorer in Altamont High School basketball. Rebound off the second missed foul shot to Luke Ludwig, just for the record, and that ends the third quarter. All right, we're headed to the fourth quarter of the championship game of the NTC tournament at Altamont. After 3, it's St. Anthony 50, Altamont 34 on 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Don't miss the huge clearance sale going on now at Prime Soul, where you can save up to 60% on name brand shoes and apparel.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Stevens Industries, in business for 55 years and an employee-owned company, has produced a winning team and has job opportunities available from production office to the manufacturing floor.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
They were 3 for 3 at the free throw line and 0 for 3 from deep. 0 for 4 rather from deep.
Altamont gets the ball to start the fourth quarter. St. Anthony leads it by 16 here, 50 to 34. Here's a pass. Gibson goes flying across the floor, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Altamont.
Altamont 5 of 9 from the field, 5 of 7 at the free throw line. They were 0 for 1 from three-point range, had 5 turnovers, though, to St. Anthony's none. And each team had, Altamont had 5 rebounds, St. Anthony with 4.
So that's the problem, only 9 shots, not that it wasn't going in. Reverse layup, Stevenson drove the baseline, got it to go. Stevenson's first points in the half, though. That's 14 in the game, and it's 50-36. So it was 19, now it's 14. Nuxaw with the ball on the side for the Bulldogs, dribbled through a double team, got away with it, gets it into Beasley, and he got whacked going up for the shot. Biggs got him, I think.
Alec Biggs elected to commit the foul to prevent the easy layup and force him to earn him at the free throw line. Probably not a bad decision there, considering Altamont only has 5 team fouls with that personal on Biggs' first.
50-36. Beasley will go to the line here. Foul shot, good. Alex has 3. Cornett sits down. Wyatt Stone back for Altamont. 7:25 left in the game. Beasley's second one, in and out. Rebound, Nuxaw, though, for St. Anthony. Got it somehow to Levitt, who hooks it up, and good. Levitt with 8. It's 53-36. 17-point lead. Armstrong for Altamont. Got bumped out of the lane. Still hit the shot. And now a foul. And the foul may be on Altamont.
Looks to be that way. I think the shot's going to count.
So it was on Wyatt Stone for Altamont. So did they count the basket?
They put it up on the board.
Right.
So I believe they did. I thought I saw him indicate it was good.
So Armstrong's shot was good. He has 12. And it's 53-38. 7:09 to go. Walsh walks it across the half line here for the Bulldogs. On the side to Gibson. Going to the hole. Puts it up. No good. Rebound tapped out by Stone to Stevenson. He's going coast to coast. Big crunch. And a block called. Shot's no good. Daters gets called for the block, though. Stevenson going to the line to shoot 2.
So Daters has had a tough night tonight. He's been in foul trouble early in the first half. Now he just picked up his 4th foul as Stevenson drove at him, and he tried to get set for the charge, but just wasn't there in time, according to the official.
Stevenson with 14. Foul shot good. 15 for the game. 40 for the tournament. Daters sits down now with that 4th foul. 53-39. Stevenson's second one good. Mitchell was 16, makes it 53-40. 6:50 to go. Walsh down court to Gibson. Drove through everybody, kicks it to the corner to Nuxall. He got called for a walk.
St. Anthony's first turnover of the second half.
Wow. Cornett back for Stone for Altamont.
With the intensity of this game and the way it's been up and down the court, that is very impressive. St. Anthony with just seven turnovers in the game.
Altamont was trying to get Biggs in, so that's why you heard the whistle. Flores down as Biggs comes back in. Down to 6:43 to go. St. Anthony with the lead. Altamont with the ball. Armstrong runs into Beasley. Fires it to nobody. Cornett went to the basket. The pass went out of bounds. Down goes Biggs. Down goes Cornett. Flores and Stone are back for Altamont. And the turnover to Altamont. Nuxall with the ball for the Bulldogs. Goes to the baseline. Out front, Levitt drives inside. Shot no good, but he got fouled. I think Childerson got him. 2 at the line here for Adam Levitt.
So Sam Childerson picks up his second personal on that, as that'll be Altamont's 7th team foul, but this was in the act of shooting, so it's a couple.
Adam Levitt has 8 tonight. Foul shot, no good, back of the rim. Biggs and Cornett back for Altamont. Down goes Stone and Flores.
Starting to see a kind of an offense-defense shuttle, it appears, for Altamont, with Cornett and Biggs on offense and Stone and Flores on defense when they have the chance to do it.
Levitt's second foul shot, good. So a miss and a make. Levitt with 9. That makes it 54-40. 54-40. Altamont with the ball. St. Anthony with the lead. Stevenson, long three. Got it. Oh, sorry, that's Alec Biggs. Alec Biggs with a long, deep three, and he made it. And now it's an 11-point game, 54-43. 6 minutes to play. Walsh with the ball. Out top to Levitt. Levitt down low to Gibson. He got it knocked loose and out of bounds off Gibson. Biggs should be credited with the knockaway there.
I agree. That's the second turnover on St. Anthony in the quarter. Altamont is perfect from the field and the free throw line here in the fourth quarter, and they're going to need all of it, but they just find themselves down by 11.
It was a 19-point lead. Now it's 11. Armstrong, baseline 2, comes up way short. Rebound grab by St. Anthony. Nuxall ended up with it. Jack gets it down court, fires it underneath. Nice step and nice shot by Levitt, and he stuck it up and in. Levitt with 11. It's back to a 13-point lead, 56-43. Armstrong right side corner. Biggs tries another three. Hits again. Alec Biggs with 6, and it's a 10-point game, 56-46.
The youngster is shooting with confidence. You can say that for him in this championship game.
Baseline again to Levitt. He can't shoot this time. Out to Nuxall for 3. Got it. Jack Nuxall hits the 3. He has 13. The lead back to 13. 59-46. Cornett wide open out top for a 3, and he missed it. Gibson the rebound for St. Anthony. So the Bulldogs saw their lead down to 10. Now it's 13. They have the ball back. Walsh tried to get it to Nuxall, but he never let go of it. And eventually he found somebody. It's a teammate in the person of Beasley. Alex dribbles, gets it to Gibson now. Gibson out front, little wraparound dribble. Got away with it. Now to Walsh. Down to 4:18 to go. Left side to Gibson. Stage left. Over to Levitt. Out top to Walsh. Boy, thought about pulling the trigger on a 3. Instead to Gibson. Gibson in the lane. Can't shoot. Baseline Levitt for 2 more. This one's strong. Biggs the rebound for Altamont. Alec Biggs pushes it down across the half line. Going to the hole. Lays it up. No good, but he drew the foul. Alec Biggs to the line for a pair. So he hit a couple of big threes in the quarter. Now he's got a chance to get him closer with the clock stop.
I tell you what, you can't help but be impressed with the youngster. As we noted, it's kind of an offense-defense situation here with Biggs, and they told him he's on offense, and he's taking that to heart.
First foul shot's no good. Levitt down, Stone back for Altamont. Excuse me, that's not right. Fournette down, Stone back for Altamont. Levitt is down for St. Anthony. And
I believe Wyatt Lawrence came in, Craig.
All right, there he is down at the end. Foul shot, no good. Rebound, though, Childerson, and he sticks it up and in. So Sam with the putback. He has 8, and it's an 11-point game, 59-48. Down to 3:40 to play. Gibson drives into a double team, lost it, stolen by Altamont. Stevenson with it to Childerson. Down to 3.5 to play. Biggs drives the baseline. He got fouled by Gibson.
So Biggs will head back to the free throw line. Gibson picks up his second foul in the exchange. That is the team's 10th, so it's 2 free throws on the way for Biggs.
We'll talk with both coaches on the post-game show. Stay tuned for that. St. Anthony wants to chat. 3:32 left in the championship game of the 82nd Annual National Trail Conference Tournament. It's St. Anthony 59, Altamont 48 on 97.9 XFM.
Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com.
Job Match Personnel Services supports all the area sports and wishes them the best of luck.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui Gym, or Ray-Ban Optomics, come see Dr. Tony or Dr. Chris at Weber Optics, located in Effingham, and soon their new facility in Altamont. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Hi, I'm Matt Broniker with Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick GMC. Come see us for a test drive located on South Route 45 in Effingham. We are a proud supporter of local sports and this week's NTC tournament.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham, where you'll find top-of-the-line spas and above and in-ground pools at affordable prices.
The Altamont cross-country team and after the Neoga cross-country team. Tim's been the track coach a long time at Neoga. Meanwhile, Biggs at the line here for Altamont after the timeout. Foul shot no good. St. Anthony leads by 11, 59-48 with 3:32 to go. Biggs' second one came out no good. Rebound Nuxall for St. Anthony. There was a chance to get it to single digits. Walsh across the half line. Double team, gets it up court. Nice catch by Gibson.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to get swiped. Now to Walsh. Cade leaves it with Gibson. Stops baseline. Back out to Walsh. Side stolen by Armstrong. Never got to Nuxall. Armstrong with the ball. Fourth St. Anthony turnover. Armstrong drives inside. Shot no good. He got fouled. Armstrong goes to the line with 3:01 left.
Well, Altamont continues to be the aggressor on offense, but they're running out of time. There's 3:01 left, and they need to connect from the free throw line, and Armstrong's going to look to do that here with 2 shots on Lawrence's second foul.
Armstrong with 12 tonight, hampered by fouls early. Foul shot good. Ryan with 13, 44 tournament points now. And the lead is 10. It was 19 at one time for St. Anthony. Now it's 10. Here's the second one. It's good. So all of a sudden, it's a 9-point lead. Now we're down to a 3-possession game. Lawrence sits down. Levitt's back for St. Anthony. 59-50. 3:01 to go. St. Anthony gets it inbounds. Wraparound dribble by Walsh. Working on Biggs. Gets it across midcourt. Still on the dribble. Picks it up. Gets it out safely to Nuxall. Nuxall out top side to Walsh. Walsh doesn't shoot. Needing help out top. Catch by Nuxall. He stops at the free throw line. Now brings it back out. Side to Gibson. He goes baseline. Got around 2. Feeds Levitt, who sticks it up and in. Boy, Levitt has been huge in this second half.
Really stepped up, like you said, but that was a beautiful setup from Gibson.
Armstrong, runner inside, won't go for Altamont. Got to fight for the rebound. They've got to jump. Got people on the floor. Armstrong for Altamont. Gibson for St. Anthony. Two determined young men.
Oh, yes.
Alternate possession gives it out of bounds to St. Anthony.
And Armstrong was probably a little out of control on that shot, but given the scenario, down by 11, you can't be too choosy.
So with 2:20 to go, St. Anthony by 11 with the ball. Levitt fires it underneath, and Nuxall all alone for the layup. Nice spot. Nuxall with 15 now. Down the lane, Stone sticks it up good, and he got fouled. Wyatt Stone's first basket. That makes it 63-52, and the and one coming with 2:03 to play.
And that first basket goes along with 7 rebounds off the bench from Altamont Stone tonight.
We'll talk to both coaches. We'll have Matt's stats. We'll have the all-tournament team. Stick with us on the postgame. It'll be busy. Stone's foul shot good. So Wyatt Stone's first 3 points are mighty big. It's a 10-point game again, 63-53 with 2 minutes left. St. Anthony with the ball in the lead. Gibson in backcourt. Gets it around Biggs, and he calmed the basketball, and St. Anthony gives it back. 5 turnovers in the quarter on St. Anthony.
After having none in the third quarter. And that's turned for Altamont, who had 5 in the third quarter. They haven't turned it over yet here in the fourth.
Stone down. Cornett in for Altamont. Ryan Armstrong gets it across midcourt for Altamont. Working against the St. Anthony zone. Biggs drops back for 3, and he got it. Alec Biggs has 9. The lead's down to 7. Timeout with 1:42 to go. St. Anthony was up 19. Now they're up 7. Back in 30. St. Anthony 63, Altamont 56 on 97.9 XFM.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Hi, I'm Matt Broniker with Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick GMC. Come see us for a test drive located on South Route 45 in Effingham. We are a proud supporter of local sports and this week's NTC tournament.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham, where you'll find top-of-the-line spas and above and in-ground pools at affordable prices.
.42 to go. What are we doing as far as timeout?
Each team with 2, Greg.
Thank you. All righty. So plenty of flexibility for each coach. Credit to Altamont. They've come from way down to make this a ball game. Pass inside, knocked loose. It'll stay with St. Anthony.
And you got to love the Biggs has come in with confidence. He's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc here in this fourth quarter. Those are the only shots from the field that he's taken.
That's pretty good percentage. Beasley gets it into Gibson, got out of a double team, and he got fouled with 1:38 to go.
And Altamont scrambling, and they were hoping beyond hope it wasn't a foul, but Biggs got him on the arm. That'll be Alex's second foul, but Altamont has to take chances here with 1:38 to play.
Cornett in for Stone for Altamont in the shuttle. 1:38 left. St. Anthony by 7. Gibson at the line with 20 tonight. 62 tournament points. That's in 3 games. Foul shot, good. That pushes the lead back to 8, 64-56.
Yeah, that was a big one because it gave them the second opportunity as well, as it's just a 1-and-1 for St. Anthony on Altamont's 8th team foul.
Gibson's second one, good. Boy, poured them both in there. 22 for Gibson. The lead's back to 9, 65-56 with 1:35. Armstrong got around the defenders, goes to the hole, lays it up and in. Well, they had him played out top, and he spun loose, and there wasn't anybody underneath. Layup for Armstrong makes it 65-58. Now foul by Altamont with 1:26 to go. That's for good execution. They got a basket in 7 seconds and then got the foul called.
Yeah, Stevenson picks up the foul. It's just his first as well, and they'll try Walsh out at the free throw line, who is 1 for 1 at the stripe tonight. This is another 1 and bonus.
7 points for Cade Walsh. St. Anthony leads by 7. Foul shot, good. He'll get one more. So Cade with 8, and the lead is 8, 66-58. Still a minute 26 to go. Cade's second foul shot, good. Rattled it home, got them both. 9 for Walsh, 9-point lead for St. Anthony, 67-58. Nuxall down, Dater's back for St. Anthony. 9-point lead down to minute 20 to go. Armstrong to Biggs. Biggs drives inside over Gibson. Shot won't go. Foul on the rebound. On who?
I think it's on St. Anthony. Biggs was inside there battling for his own missed shot. He'll go back to the free throw line.
Let's Levitt.
It does appear to be number 21, Levitt, and that's listed as his 5th.
Is that what you had?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, Levitt fouls out, finishes with 13 tonight. And he's replaced by Nuxall. And it's 2 shots now for Altamont, because they're in the super bonus. St. Anthony by 9 with a minute 17 to go. Biggs at the line. Foul shot, no good, but he gets one more. That's the key to the secret behind the super bonus.
A lot of pressure here on the sophomore. He struggled at the line. He's 0 for 5, but he gets that one.
Biggs in double figures with 10. It's an 8-point game. Timeout Altamont with a minute 17 to go. Back in 30 at the NTC Tournament Championship game. St. Anthony 67, Altamont 59 on 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Don't miss the huge clearance sale going on now at Prime Soul, where you can save up to 60% on name brand shoes and apparel.
Point lead. Altamont got it down to 6, and now it's 8, 67-59. So after the run, St. Anthony has regrouped a little. We're down to minute 17 to go in the Bulldogs' ball. Beasley gets it in to Gibson, knocked loose by Flores out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Well, Flores is always hustling. You can't knock him for that, and he did a good job just to get around and get that ball knocked loose.
Plays soccer, runs track. He can hustle. They get it inside to Walsh. He clears it down court with a nice pass to Nuxall. Got the defender out of the way. Made the shot and drew the foul.
Yeah, Armstrong reached back to try to commit the foul, but Nuxall was already shooting. And he was able to get the bucket, and he'll try to get the old three-point play.
Nuxall was 17. Pushes the lead to 10. Stone down. Cornette in for Altamont with a minute 10 to go. Nuxall has extended the lead back to 10. Nuxall with the and one, and he got it. Nuxall with 18. It's 70-59.
16 of them in the second half.
He's come up huge. Foul shot gives St. Anthony the 11-point lead. Meanwhile, Armstrong comes down court, puts a shot up inside, and gets knocked out of bounds. 70-59, St. Anthony with a minute 4 to go.
Boy, St. Anthony just collapsed on Armstrong inside the lane there.
Armstrong looking, finally gets it into Childerson, goes the other side of the basket, put up and in. Childerson hits. He has 10, cuts the lead to 9. Altamont calls its final timeout. Minute 1 to go. It's St. Anthony 70, Altamont 61. Back in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Let our experienced employees at Ride Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Ride's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
.stevensind.com.
Off the ball on the fight for the inbound, we have a foul, and it's called on Altamont. Stone got called for a foul, jockeying for position as they were trying to defend against the inbound. And that will send St. Anthony to the line, and who else but Drew Gibson.
Yeah, the thing Altamont likes about that is no time went off the clock. But the bad news is Gibson's the one that's going to the line.
And they're already down 9, but you got to try to get the ball. Gibson's foul shot, good. He has 23. Down go Flores and Stone. Back in come Biggs and Cornett. So Cornett is big, and Biggs is tough. Foul shot, no good. Making a miss. Rebound Stevenson for Altamont. So the lead's 10 for the Bulldogs. Biggs baseline for Altamont. Drives inside. Shot for 2. Good. Biggs with 12 now. Boy, has he come up big. 71-63. Nice catch down court by Daters for St. Anthony's. Triple teamed. Hits the deck. Got some words here. A lot of testosterone out there. Officials get out there and clean it up. And Daters will go to the line. Altamont called for the foul. So Armstrong, the foul, is fourth. We're down to 45 seconds left. The lead is 8 for St. Anthony. Daters' foul shot, no good. Daters has not scored tonight. 71-63 St. Anthony. Bulldogs looking for their first NTC tournament win under Cody Rinker. Foul shot, no good. Childerson the rebound for Altamont to Stevenson. Stevenson lost the handle on it. Childerson's there. Everybody's there. Got a jump. Looked like Australian rules football there for a minute. Eventually, the held ball will give it to Altamont.
And these teams are still going after it in an 8-point game with 36 seconds left. There's no quit in either one of them, that's for certain.
Everybody's going to sleep well tomorrow. 71, including us.
Yeah.
71-63 St. Anthony in front of Altamont. Armstrong gets it inbound on the baseline. In safely to Childerson. Out top to Biggs. Biggs stops. Left side. Nice catch by Stevenson. Tries a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound Beasley for St. Anthony. He gets fouled with 27 seconds.
So Beasley grabbed his 4th rebound of the contest and got fouled pretty much immediately as Cornett got there to pick up the personal. So now he has 4 in the ball game, but with 27 seconds left, they have to stop the clock. It doesn't matter who picks up the fouls. They got to get that clock stopped quick.
8-point St. Anthony lead with 27 seconds left, and Beasley with a chance to add to the advantage. Beasley with 3 tonight. Foul shot good. He has 4, obviously, and the lead to 9. So there's 3 possessions. Even with 3 threes, you're only going to tie it, but you can still tie it. This is a big one. Beasley made it. Beasley with 5. The lead is 10. 73-63. Now, St. Anthony wants to play smart here. You don't want to be sending Altamont to the line. Armstrong out top, loads up on a 3, and he made it. He went straight up over Walsh, and he made it. Armstrong with 19, and with 9 seconds left, we've got a foul. The jumper by Armstrong made it a 7-point game, 73-66. And a foul on Armstrong, and that's his 5th. But somebody had to foul.
Yeah, Armstrong was the one who could catch up with him. It will be his 5th foul, so he'll check out of the ball game in this 7-point affair.
So Armstrong leaves with 19 points. 50 in the tournament. Drew Gibson at the line for St. Anthony has 23 tonight. 65 tournament points. Gibson's foul shot. No good. 7-point lead, though.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a made three, and somebody fouling.
And Altamont has no way to stop the clock even after they make a bucket.
Yep, because no timeouts. Gibson's foul shot, good. 24, the lead's 8. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Stevenson, long three, good. Makes it a 5-point game, but St. Anthony gets it inbound. There's the buzzer. St. Anthony, the 2017 National Trail Conference Tournament champions. But wow, the never say die Altamont Indians gave them all they wanted. So 20-1 against 12-9, and 12-9 gave 20-1 all they wanted tonight. What a game. Final score again, St. Anthony 74, Altamont 69. Cody Renker and John Nieberge chat after the game. St. Anthony goes to 21-1 with the victory. Altamont now 12-10 on the season. We'll have the presentation of the trophies and the all-tournament teams, so we'll get ready for that here. Again, 74-69, St. Anthony, your winner by 5.
Before I get into this trophy thing, a couple of people that hate to be thanked but are going to get thanked anyway. Our athletic director, Mr. Todd Arnold, is the guy who really puts this thing together, and this year did it under extraordinary circumstances that he doesn't want me to share with you, and that's fine, and he won't come out here and take a bow, but he's hiding back there. So would you please help me thank my athletic director, Mr. Todd Arnold. Last time, our secretary, Deb Winter, who's taken care of all of your black seats for years, retired in October. She handed the baton off to Nikki Tedrick, and Nikki did an amazing job. So to both Deb and Nikki, thanks. And finally, if you will indulge me as the president of the NTC gives way to the principal at Altamont High School, I need to thank all of the fans, all the community members, all the students, our band, our cheerleaders, these guys over here, all these people here. It takes a lot to run this tournament, and to hear from all of you how happy you are whenever you come back makes me really proud of all of them. So if you would please give all of them. Okay, boys, you know me, I won't say I'm proud of you because I'm always proud of you. Sometimes all you can do is all you can do. You played your absolute tails off tonight, and you have a lot to be proud of. Altamont, with your captains, St. Anthony? Maybe just a little irritatingly consistent in your excellence. Congratulations, young men. will take pictures, but we're not on the next piece. We got one more piece to do, and then I'm going to hand it over to Cole. One guy I always forget. I'm going to hand it over to a guy who is pretty humble about this. He is the voice of the National Trail Conference Tournament, Mr. Charlie Niehaus.
We saw it all this week. We saw somebody fall down on the run out. We saw somebody score and commit a foul on the same play. But we also saw some fantastic basketball. We want to recognize our all-tournament team as voted on by our media, which really means those two gentlemen up there, Greg and Matt. Give them a big round. And I know they had a tough job. They waited until halftime to bring it down. There's scratch marks, and they were just trying to figure out which ones were the best. So in no particular order, we'll run down through our all-tournament team. From Dietrich, Ryan Randolph. From Samuel Brownstown, Landon Wiesel. From Windsor, Sioux Straws, Nick Hutchinson. From Altamont, Ryan Armstrong. From Dietrich, Tyler Hicks. From Calgary, Future City, Connor Blackerby. From St. Anthony, Drew Gibson. From Samuel Brownstown, Isaac Maxey. From Dietrich,
Yeah, we doubled our score. I don't know. Maybe I should have took the reins off a lot earlier. Who knows?
It was quite a ball game. But to your credit, Anthony to get up by 19, and I'm sure you'd heard, well, they're 20-1, and all that stuff. That's quite a determined effort by your team.
Yeah, we didn't give up. Our fight in that fourth quarter, we don't particularly press a lot, but they just, our boys kept fighting. We never say die. You always got a chance, and we've done that a couple times. We just get ourselves buried a little bit, and if we take that away, we have a little bit of a better fighter's chance.
This is why it's element practice. See, this is why we condition like we do.
Yes, that's the truth.
Just exactly this. You were down early, came back to tie it after a quarter, got down 19, came back to get it within 5. With the 1 and 2 seeds going against each other, I mean, this is everything that the crowd could have wanted.
Yeah, it was a great ball game tonight. Great atmosphere. They're our 20-1, ranked top 10 state in 1A. It shows that our boys can compete with anybody.
And that's good for a team to know.
Yes, this team's been successful in the past, so they know they're there. They're just possession here, possession away. I think in the first quarter, first half, we had 2 possessions. We were down 1 with the ball. I think we were on the line once, down 1, and we missed the front end of a 1-and-1. And then we had the ball one time, and I think we lost it on, turned it over, and they got a layup on the other end. So we're 2-3 possessions away, of being a really, really good team, not just good.
Mitchell Stevenson had 19, and when Ryan got in foul trouble early, it's kind of like Stevenson said, somebody needs to do something here, and he took the bull by the horns.
Yeah, Ryan's had a propensity this year of picking up 3. I'm not the guy that says you got 2 and you have to sit, but Mitchell knows now that he's capable of taking over a ball game and leading us, not necessarily shooting it every time, but just leading our team in offense and defense. So that's good going forward to have that 1-2 punch, and they complement each other really well.
And speaking of Ryan Armstrong, after a slow start because of the foul trouble, he still got you 19 tonight.
Yeah, if we were down 6 or 4 at half, and Ryan played probably 5 minutes, 8 minutes combined, somewhere around there, I probably would be happy, So he came back and played well with 3, and then, eventually fouling out. But he's just a fighter. He's going to compete as long as he can until that last buzzer rings.
Sam Childerson got you great minutes around the basket, got you 10 points, I think all in the second half. That was a load.
Yeah, Sam works hard for his buckets. There ain't an easy bucket that comes from. He's battling against the big kids, mostly giving up some poundage. But you can't. Sam, I'm glad he made the all-tournament team. He just worked his rear end off this tournament.
And how about Alec Biggs? I know he can shoot from out, but man, he can shoot from out.
Yeah, that might have been his coming out party finally. Coaches have been hoping and praying that he would start shooting and just being aggressive. In JV, he's averaging 17-some points. So we know he can do it. And you add that third guy, maybe it's going to be real tough. So Alec showed some of what the talent, what's there.
So 4 kids in double figures. Evan Cornett got you 6, got some rebounds. Wyatt Stone got you 3 points. So Jesus Flores, Drake Williams played, didn't score, but everybody contributes when you have a good performance.
Sure. Well, we need all 8. We need all hands on deck. Like I said the other night, you don't have to be a star player, just be a star at your role. And Drake and Jesus know what they can do. Evan knows what he can do. Wyatt knows what he can do. So we need them to become their star role player.
There are a lot of schools that have a lot going for them in the National Trail Conference. And I want this to sound right, but I don't know of anybody in the conference that could host this tournament better than Altamont High School does.
We love this gymnasium. I mean, this is a great atmosphere. You're on, the crowd's on top of you. It gets extremely loud. I work with most of the guys that can put this on, so I see the effort even behind the scenes. So Mr. Niehaus, Mr. Arnold, Mr. Kachuk, and then even Mrs. Tedrick, the new secretary. So it's a pleasure working with those guys. So I don't mind it being here every year, so we can have home court advantage. But so that's not a bad thing.
So you got like 3 weeks before the regional. What are you going to concentrate on?
We talked about it at the end of the game. We're some of the same things the Bugaboos have been getting us. Some offensive rebounding stuff, some dribble penetration. So just the small things. We're close. Our record may not appear that way, but we're really close in 1A. So we said we want to see St. Anthony for the third time this year. We want to see Patoka again. So we want to avenge all of our losses. So just keeping that in the back of our head while we're practicing, and getting after it.
Very good. John, thanks as always.
Appreciate it. And, hats off to St. Anthony and Cody Rinker. They played a heck of a ball game. They're a really good 1A team.
Very good. That's John Nieberge. He's the coach of the Altamont Indians. Always a pleasure to visit with John. Thank you. Final score again, St. Anthony 74, Altamont 69. St. Anthony never trailed, but won it by 5. So you factor all that in, we had quite a game here.
We really did, and especially back in the first half, there were several opportunities for Altamont to tie.
Yep.
They finally did. There was chances to take the lead. They just could never seize that lead, and you always wonder about things like that.
John touched on that, yeah.
If they ever got the lead, what could happen? So you just never know. But ran through the team numbers. Let's look at it individually now while we have a moment before Coach Rinker, who's been dealing with a lot after the ball game, as all the coaches do. For St. Anthony, they were led by Drew Gibson, finished with going 8 of 14 from the field, 8 of 12 at the line, 6 rebounds and 24 points. 18 points for Jack Nuxall, 16 of them in the second half, where he was 8 of 13 overall, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. By the way, he grabbed 7 rebounds, and most of them in the second half as well. 9 points for Cade Walsh, 2 of 7 from the field, 3 of 3 at the line with 3 rebounds. Alex Daters, tough night for Alex, 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 2 at the free throw line, but he was in foul trouble, and I think that really took him out of rhythm this evening. 5 points for Alex Beasley as he was 1 for 3 from the field, 3 of 4 at the line with 4 rebounds. Adam Levitt was 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line with a rebound and 13 points. Wyatt Lawrence 0 for 2 in the contest, and Luke Ludwig was 2 for 3 from the field. He had 3 rebounds to go along with 5 points in this one. Taking a look at it from Altamont's side of the ledger, Mitchell Stevenson kept Altamont afloat in the first half of action. He was 8 of 13 overall, finished 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 5 rebounds to go with 19 points. Ryan Armstrong picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter, ultimately ended up 6 of 14 from the field, 5 of 8 at the line, 2 rebounds, 19 points, 14 of them in the second half. Sam Childerson, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 for 2 at the line, 9 rebounds to go with 10 points. Sam averaged a double-double throughout this week of basketball. So he was constantly on the boards, getting some buckets, doing a lot of things well. Evan Cornett was 3 of 6 from the field, 2 rebounds and 6 points. Jesus Flores, 2 rebounds in this one, as he's always hustling. Wyatt Stone, 1 of 2 from the field and from the free throw line. 7 rebounds off the bench from Wyatt. That was big for the Indians. He finished with 3 points. And Alec Biggs, fourth quarter offense, to say the least. 4 for 4 from the field, 1 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 rebound and 12 points. The sophomore came in and provided a huge spark for Altamont there in the fourth quarter, but it just wasn't enough. I did notice an error in my stats, so I will correct that now, as I had St. Anthony with a 29-28 rebounding advantage, but I noticed a mistake in my math, and I believe it should be Altamont with a 28-24 advantage.
Okay.
So just want to make that note. I will double-check that before we go.
Kurt Becker tells us that this is Cody's first tournament championship in his 4th attempt. He is the first grandson of a championship-winning coach ever to win the title. Cody's maternal grandfather, Lawrence Carey, won 6 titles with Topolis during his lengthy tenure from 1958-59 through 1980-81. So, direct descendant, first direct descendant to win the tournament championship. So congratulations to Cody Rinker, and we're going to visit with him as soon as everybody lets him go. I think everybody has. And so he'll try to make his way here for a post-game visit.
That gives us an opportunity to once again thanks everybody from Altamont. They host this tournament, do a tremendous job. Mr. Kachuk mentioned it there at the post game on the floor, and you heard the response from the crowd. It's tremendous because they realize what it takes to get this put on.
And Cody Rinker joins us for the post-game visit. The coach of the tournament champion, St. Anthony Bulldogs, just swiped one of Matt's lozenges. Can't say as I blame him. I've been sucking on them all week. Cody, congratulations on the championship.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
Trying to put this in perspective, you've been in this position a couple of times, and now your squad got the job done. What's that mean to you?
I don't know. I mean, it's a great feeling. This is a tournament that means a lot to not only the boys, to the St. Anthony program, to myself included in that. To finally kind of get back here, get over the hump. I know when T-Town got out of the tournament, I feel like there was probably a lot of feelings that St. Anthony might, just kind of take where they left off, and it definitely was not the case. Peter came in, Altamont, done a great job. So for us to work hard and get back here, this goes back to guys that I had 4 years ago that just kept building, kept working, and finally to get it done feels pretty good.
I'll tell you, it's interesting. I was thinking about, I guess it's another sign of advancing age, but I see you and John down there, and I'm thinking, John's a coach at Altamont, Cody's a coach at St. Anthony, but John played for T-Town, Cody played for Stu Strauss, so I'm seeing all these memories of all these years.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate enough to play in the championship game twice as a player. Now coached in it 3 times. My grandpa's got several. My dad was able to win one. So it feels good maybe to kind of join that. But, yeah, to see all the memories, all the people that go to different schools and all the fans that show up all week long to just watch this thing. This is a pretty special week. It's fun to be a part of it, that's for sure.
Gosh, you had all kinds of heroes. It was so hard to do the all-tournament team. And we had to decide by halftime. Well, then, of course, Jack Nuxall has the huge second half, and then we all look like boneheads.
That's very tough. Well, they should give you another quarter. No, I'm kidding. Try to do all that action and then do that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I think that's a testament, though, to our team a little bit, the fact that we have, like you said, every night it's a different guy. It's not necessarily always the same 2 or 3 people. We can rely on 5, 6, 7 different people a night to do something productive, and if one guy's having a bad night, somebody else just picks up where they left off. So I mean, with only having 2 as a champion, there's, these kids, it was about the name on the chest and getting that plaque more so than any individual glory. So I was happy for all the other players that won it. They were very deserving. They worked hard all week as well. They were important to their teams, so hats off to all of them.
Drew Gibson played so well, and you, I suppose, could get almost used to it, but then he just takes it to the next level. And in a pressure-packed situation like this, with everybody all excited and fired up, and he just made shots I didn't expect he'd have a chance of getting off, much less making.
Right.
He just was just special.
Drew has, he's really found a knack for playing big at the right time. You could go back to last year as a junior when he had 22 against Effingham and brought us, close to winning there. Last year in our Altamont game at Altamont, he had 25. He just has a way of finding his ways, but being efficient with it too. I don't know how many shots he took tonight, but at the same time when he draws a double team or draws a couple guys on the help side, he finds the guys on the other side of the court. Thanks, John. Finds the guys on the other side of the court to make plays, because we have plenty of weapons that we can use. So that's what I'm most proud about him with. It's not so much the scoring. Yes, that's a huge deal, and if without that, we'd probably be tough sometimes. But those plays like that mean a lot.
So your senior has worked hard as the senior on the roster to inspire and be an example to the other guys.
Absolutely. I mean, these guys, they work together so well. Like I said, he's only a senior, and those juniors play so well together. It's been a lot of fun to watch in practice, a lot of fun to watch in the games.
Without a doubt. Adam Levitt has played well all week, and he got 13 tonight and just was the guy that you're looking for, who you can get the ball inside. He'll take it to the hole, get you the bucket. That's what you hope for all year.
Yeah, I mean, Adam is a guy that he's definitely an energy guy for us a little bit. Maybe doesn't always play with that energy, but when he does, when he brings that tough-minded, tough attitude to just go in there and wall around. He's not always the biggest guy or the fastest guy or the guy that can jump the highest, but he knows how to use his body. He can be physical when he needs to be physical. He takes charges when he needs to take charges. Like I said, I love when Adam brings that tenacity to the game. He's also another one of those guys that seems to play up whenever he needs to play up. You see that in the baseball field whenever he has a big game to pitch. He does the same thing here in basketball. So it's been nice to see him develop here along the way as well.
Jack Nuxall, I touched on, had 2 points, I think, at halftime, finished with 18. Jeez, that is huge, man.
I knew it was a lot. I didn't realize it was 18. Jack Nuxall, I don't know if I can say enough. With all these kids, I don't know if I can say enough good things, but Jack is one of those kids. He's always thinking. He's always thinking where I can, make my imprint on this game. Sometimes it's defense, sometimes it's rebounding. More often than not, it's been scoring. He's got that nose for the ball, too, that finds the rim. He's a very excellent shooter when he gets time and space, and then he can go to the basket if you don't give him time and space and finish down there. Got great hands whenever it comes to catching the ball. Like I said, he played a great game. It was a huge lift whenever Daters is having a tough night defensively and getting into some foul trouble. So he's such a luxury for us to have, and his attitude to be willing to still come off the bench and not let it affect the way he plays, absolutely cannot say enough good things about Jack.
Kate Walsh hadn't scored a whole lot. We've talked about it, and sometimes it's a deal, and sometimes it isn't a deal because a lot of other people are scoring. But he got you 9 tonight, and I'm telling you, when I see who you're talking to along the court side during a break, it's Cade Walsh.
Yeah, Cade Walsh, he sees the game as well as any player I've ever coached. I haven't been coaching that long, so hopefully I get a few more of these. But I think anybody that ever has been around Cade understands that he wants to win more than anything else on the court. When he's there, that's what he wants to do, whether it's scoring or passing or defense or getting loose basketballs or motivating his team by getting in their face. That's what he does, and he's been a pleasure to have around, and I'm just glad he's only a junior. We get to keep him around again for another year. So definitely he's come a long way in his growth of understanding what we want to do, and it's been nice.
Another guy that has emerged as a go-to guy is Wyatt Lawrence. He didn't score tonight, but boy, he's been a huge help inside.
Yeah, Wyatt comes in there and he plays physical, plays aggressive, and we don't really let down much. That's the thing. We can go to our 7, 8 guys there, 9 guys even there. We had to go there earlier in the week, but Wyatt comes in, rebounds, knows the plays, knows his role, does what he can, and does a great job of not giving us a dip whenever we go to the bench there and giving us a lift at times whenever he makes a putback or finds a way to get another rebound for us. So keeps balls alive with tips here and there. And then whenever he plays on the top of that press, he's long and lanky and athletic, and he gives people fits.
You touched on Alex Daters a minute, hampered by fouls almost out of the gate tonight, and that's a real problem. But, boy, he's been such a resource this season.
He has. I mean, he's slowed up a little bit here by the ankle this week. He's not going to use that as an excuse. We're not either, but I think they did limit him some, and that, I don't know, the foul trouble was unfortunate tonight, but he's got to learn a little bit there. When you pick up the one, you can't be pressuring a little bit on the other side of half court, but with his energy and intensity and the way to finish the game there, to come in and play with the 4 fouls and not foul out when we needed his defense there, that was crucial for us.
And Alex Beasley got you 5, which isn't a whole lot of points, but he got them early, and that was when you could use them.
Yeah, exactly. We weren't shooting the ball particularly well in the first half. He made some good plays there towards the bucket, but Alex battled all night long. He battled on the rebounds. He maybe didn't come up with a ton, but he was all over the place as far as hitting guys and blocking them out and being physical down there because, Cornett and Childress, they're tough kids. They're tough kids. They're strong kids. And if you're not ready to go down there and be ready to bang with them, then you're going to be in trouble. So he definitely did a great job of containing that area for us tonight.
And I talked about Wyatt, but Luke Ludwig has given you more minutes over the course of the season. And, boy, I tell you, that 3 he hit was huge.
It was. You can tell we kind of just took a sigh of relief, kind of opened up the basket for us some. Luke's a player that he works hard every day in practice, like all those sophomores do that I know it's not showing up in the games as much, but they compete and they make us a better team because of that. You got to remind them sometimes that they are as much a part and as crucial to us as anything else, and Luke's showing that sometimes when he gets into those games and gets those chances. One of the best things Luke does is he rebounds his own miss. When he misses it, sometimes almost like it's a pass to himself. So for him to come into the game and get that rebound and then get that shot off, just very proud of where he's developed and how far he's come this year, too.
So the conference tournament champions, you're 21-1. I'm a big Cubs fan. Joe Madden said you're supposed to embrace the target. if they put a target on you. Are you to that point?
I think we have to be, especially in this week we were. In any type of 1A competition, we absolutely have the target. And I would say anybody that's a bigger school than us, like we're coming up to play next week, that's definitely a target. I mean, they're going to make sure they don't get shown up by a 1A school. So we're definitely embracing it. It's not something, I mean, we discuss it. We mention it from time to time. We obviously remind ourselves if we're not playing well, that, hey, there's that target. We have to make sure we're sharp. But our guys do a great job of coming to practice every day and working hard at all the little details that we work on and do from time and time again, that repetition. So, we've embraced it. It's not something we talk about, but we just got to keep working. We feel like if we play hard, play smart, play together, whatever happens at the end of the game, win or lose, it was meant to be then. If we leave it all out there, good things will happen. Maybe not always on the scoreboard, but this year it's been more than not.
And you touched on the game Tuesday night because of the Ice Bowl that never developed.
Right.
But all those games were canceled that night. You had to reschedule, and so you go to Mater Dei Tuesday night. That's a big one.
Yeah, that is. Like I said, they just beat T-Town last Friday. Yeah. They didn't necessarily have a great Nashville tournament that I'm aware of. I know they got beat by T-Town in the Nashville tournament. And I believe Bree Central. So they're a good team. You go into that place and have to go that far on the road. But it's a game we embrace. We love the fact that they're on our schedule. We love the fact that we get to go down there and play a tough team in a tough environment. And then we'll bounce back Friday to play T-Town in their gym. So next week is a nice week for us. We're excited about it. We are very proud and happy to get through this week the way we did and the way it turned out. But we're definitely excited about the challenges and looking forward to working to it.
Congratulations on the championship.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
You bet. That's Cody Rinker, the coach of the St. Anthony Bulldogs. They get the championship tonight. Final score, St. Anthony 74, Altamont 69. The one thing I haven't gotten to check on is back at the studio with Brian. Brian, what scores do you have